Good morning, this is Ian King Live, an hour of business and economic news from the heart of the city. Well, just 3 days away, Monday is an exceptionally important day for the UK economy. It marks the next big loosening of COVID restrictions in England, when indoor hospitality, cinemas and theatres and international travel can restart. But with increasing numbers of cases of the Indian variant appearing in the UK, there are some who think it should be delayed. Meanwhile, there are fears that Portugal, probably the most popular destination on the quarantine-free green list, hasn't yet removed restrictions on UK nationals travelling there as the country extends its state of calamity. Well, it really will be an important day for the hospitality industry on Monday, with service allowed indoors again. But there will be concern at talk of delays to the full removal of social distancing measures in June if new variants take hold in the UK. Well, in Wales, some easing of some measures due next week has already been delayed because of fears over the Indian variant. Well, joining me now to talk about this, I'm joined by the pub landlord Steve Wynne from North Wales and from Fionn Hart from Flipdish. Both join me now. Welcome to you both. Steve, let me start with you. We've said North Wales there, but tell me exactly where you are. Tell the viewers where you are exactly.
Small little town called Denby.
Oh, no, it's not that small, is it? Lovely place, lovely part of the world. What's the pub going to look like on Monday?
Well, we're all looking forward to it, all getting sort of back to normal as close as we possibly can. Anyway, it's taken a long time to get there, but we're nearly there now.
Will you have any sort of social distancing measures in place? What have you got to have put in place?
Yeah, well, obviously we're listening to the government rules on a weekly basis because it keeps changing. But yeah, so people are allowed to sit on a table of up to 6. Now, thankfully, up to 6 households, which makes it a lot easier to try and control. Being said that, it's been hard work. It's been hard work, to be fair.
It really has been, hasn't it? And in terms of, have you been serving people outside only for the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, we're lucky enough to have a big outside drinking area, so we can host about 100 people outside, which is pretty good for a small town. But that being said, it's been, like I say, very, very hard work to try and control it, trying to keep everybody into lockdown mode, if you like. But it's hard work when I've had a few pints down them.
And of course, it's all ordering from your seat. You can't order at the bar for now.
No, like I say, we've been open since, well, we've been off and on outside, but the app service has been a blessing in disguise, because they can actually just sit where they're sat and they can order from their phones, pay through their phones. They can do it all without moving, and it's a blessing in disguise. And it gives that little bit of more freedom and more sort of time for the staff to control it properly. They can do a lot more by the app, basically. Yeah, it does make it a lot easier.
All right, well, Fionn, let me bring you in, because your technology has been enabling pubs like Steve's to get this in place. How many pubs do you think you've helped out in total?
Oh, across the globe, we've got hundreds of pubs that we work with. And in the UK, we've got pubs up and down the country, big and small, that we've helped, I guess, innovate through this very difficult time.
Right. And what have you found out about your customers in this period?
I guess it's their sheer resilience and willingness to innovate. It's been, as we all know, an incredibly difficult time for hospitality businesses up and down the country. But they are not defeated. I think everyone's really looking forward to Monday. I think, speaking to our customers up and down the country, one of the biggest problems they're going to have is just how busy they're going to be. I think we're probably going to expect the busiest ever Monday the hospitality industry in the UK has seen. And we're very happy that we're able to partner with them and help them deal with this exciting problem.
Steve, do you think this is here to stay then, this ordering from your seat business?
Do I say that again, sorry?
Do you think this ordering from your seat setup is here to stay?
Well, it's definitely looking that way. I mean, like I say, I mean, how long is COVID going to be here for? None of us know. But like I say, it's definitely a way forward. It's given that time to the staff to be able to control, not only to making sure that everybody is getting looked after, but making sure that everybody's safe. So it's definitely the way forward, I think.
Do you worry, though, that the character of the great British pub is being eroded here? I mean, the joys of just sort of sniffing the air, wandering down the road and wandering into the pub and slapping a few coins on the bar for a pint. I mean, that's all gone, hasn't it?
Well, I don't know. I think a lot of people will. It's going to take time for people to get used to it. I mean, the old-fashioned drinkers, if you like, You know, they're gone are the days where you sit at the bar and put those coins in the bar and have a conversation with the guy that's working behind the bar. It looks like that is slowly but surely drifting away, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I mean, well, for a long-time pub goer like me, that's absolutely heartbreaking. I can't imagine life without that.
Yeah, it is. But like you say, that's where your floor staff come into effect, and you know, it's the personality is not taken away from what's happening. It's more important them to be the characters around the pub now rather than the guy that's behind the bar. So,
Fionn, you're nodding in agreement there. I mean, do you think digital ordering can every pub do it? I mean, there are still a lot of wet lead in the jargon pubs around.
Yeah, so we work with pubs who are wet-led, who have quite comprehensive food menus. And I think it's just back to that experience. And you mentioned, you know, what people love about pubs. I don't think anybody, when they think back to 2019, has fond memories of queuing for 20 minutes, desperately waving to try and get the attention of someone behind the bar, to then get back to their table and realise they've got the order wrong. So I think if you can order via a QR code from your phone, you can go to the pub and enjoy the pub for what you really love about it. And that's spending time with family and friends, enjoying the great hospitality that British pubs offer.
And Fionn, what's your business model? I mean, do you take a cut in terms of every order, or do you just charge your customers a flat licence? How does it work?
So yeah, that's a great thing. So we work on a success model. So we take a cut on every order, and that means that, you know, we're only successful when our pubs are successful, and that's been really important this year to be able to support the customers that we work with through what has been, no doubt, an incredibly tough year.
All right, Fionn, we have to leave it there. Steve, I didn't even give you the chance to tell us the name of your pub. Name the pub.
It's the Hound Inn in Denbigh. Come down for a drink, no problem.
Good stuff. I'll be sure to drop in when I'm next in that part of the world. Best of luck. Thanks both.